Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Mongo, SaxaVord Spaceport in on the island of Unst in Shetland, Scotland, in the UK, and it's almost 9:30 at night, and the sun's going down. Look, almost, and it is awesome here. And there's something really special I got to show you. So tomorrow, May 29th, is the grand opening of SaxaVord Spaceport, the UK's very first vertical launch facility. It's the first vertical launch facility in all Western Europe. And I get to do the ribbon cutting. And I get to do the ribbon cutting. and oh my gosh. Um, Yvette Hopkins, I didn't thank you earlier. I wouldn't be here without you. And I want to make a personal thank you to you. You put me through the ringer to be here, and it was worth every step. Your meticulous senses, your attention to detail is what enabled me to be here, and I get to say that. So thank you for being that person for me as my emissary. You and Frank Strang with SaxaVord Spaceport 4 years ago. So here's what I want to show you. So check this out. All right, so over there, that's Ska, that outcropping right there, and that's Narek, and that's uh, Haraldswick. And over there, if you look close, zooming in, you start to see a stick, a candlestick, a rocket. There's an upright rocket at the SaxaVord Spaceport launch pad, Rocket Factory, Augsburg, RFA-1, at the very first vertical launch facility in the UK, SaxaVord Spaceport. And that is what it is. That's how big it is that we can see it all the way from here. Look, it's it's over 12 stories tall. I got to go out there today. You know how inspiring this is? All the students that I've been talking to about tomorrow's jobs in space, this is validation of that. This is proof of concept. All of these students in the UK who get to see themselves living, working, and playing in space, and now realizing, holy smokes, all of those students who 4 years ago started with astronaut job camp and who are now well dedicated to space STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics careers. We are doing something amazing here, and I am honored to be a part of it. And I say that because, listen, I just started 18 years ago by deciding this is what I wanted to do, and then I pursued it diligently with persistence, with tenacity. There's another word, persistence, tenacity, diligence, and some other word that means that every morning I realize I wake up knowing I'm doing what I love with who I love and helping others. Because the space industry is how we solve all the challenges we face on Earth. We can solve all the challenges we face on Earth by solving for space. The device I'm using to record this, the camera, the rechargeable battery, the solid state circuitry, the GPS, all of it, the glass came from innovations in the space industry. And now we're doing it here. I'm super excited to be here. And I'm glad to share my journey with you. I hope that you're taking away something from it for yourself. I hope that it I hope that it shows hope. And I'm grateful that the UK has this kind of vision. And I encourage it everywhere else in the world. I see it in other places in other nations. And I know that it supersedes nations actually. That it's a way of imagining the future, imagining a world and a future worth having. That's why next week I get to speak to. It's going to be hundreds of schools in the UK with for RM Education, RM Education Starflight Academy. There's going to be all of these schools, and I'm going to get to talk to all of those students who signed up at rm.com/space. And some of those students are going to grow up to be Tim Peaks and uh, Dave Mackey and Mae Jemison and and all of the fantastic people that have gone to space and made a difference in the world. The students that I work with today are going to get to do that. I hope you are part of that story as well. I can tell you one thing for sure. SaxaVord Spaceport is. Let's take a look at that one more time. It's 9:30 at night. Look how bright it is. My goodness. That's a rocket. This is the UK. I'm Mike Mongo. In the words of my people, pow, pow, pow.